Hey guys, it's Damien here. I'm back on the test server, and this time with a video on Munition's TU-58 mid-range update. In this video I'll talk to you about the changes that were made, the results of my testing, and finally I'll share my own comments on this update in general. So let's start out by taking a look at the changes that were made. The first thing they did is to increase the overall damage of all powers, both in AM and while you're just using it off the tray. They fixed bullet frenzy because it used to fail sometimes. The cooldowns of powers while you're in bullet frenzy have been standardized to 3.5 seconds, and you can also use any power you want that benefits from bullet frenzy while you're using the AM basically. They also changed the duration, the startup time for bullet frenzy. It used to be 4 seconds, but now it has been lowered to 1.5 seconds, and bullet frenzy states last longer than it used to. So now that's out of the way, let's take a look at the damage results. Alright guys, we're now in front of the 3 sparring targets, so we can take a look at the rotations I've done. I did 2 different ones for the close range, so here's the first one. I used Explosion clipped with Kill Instinct, then I used Railgun, Fire Barrel Minigun, and Rocket Launcher. And I used those 3 powers again, and then refresh Kill Instinct by clipping it with Explosion. Just like that. The thing about this rotation is that you need to stand a little bit closer because Explosion only hits at 5 meters. The damage I'm getting from this rotation is about 37.8k on average. The second close range one I did was basically the same, but the only thing I did was swap out Explosion with Chain Grenade Launcher and basically do the same thing, but this will allow me to stand at 7 meters instead of 5, so it's a bit safer, and it's just basically the same thing I do here. Clip it with Kill Instinct, then use the 3 powers here, and then do it again, and then refresh it. Using it this way I get about 36.1k on average, so it's not that big of a difference, but you can still dish out a bit more damage when you get closer and use Explosion instead of Chain Grenade Launcher. For medium range it's basically the same thing. From that I get about 30.3k, and at max range I get about 26.5k on average. Right, let's recap the damage. At close range you can expect to do 36 to 37k damage. It really just depends on whether you're using Explosion or not. At mid-range you're going to do about 30k, and at max range you're going to do about 26k in general. The only bad thing I have to say about this, the damage, is the mid-range seems to be falling behind a bit. I've been struggling to get past 30k with the different loadouts and rotations I've been using, and I think a buff would be nice so it hits consistently for about 32k in general. Overall I really like this update. I think one of my favorite things that were changed were that the startup time is now 1.5 seconds instead of 4, and that bullet frenzy lasts longer. Other cool stuff for this update is that basically any power that benefits from bullet frenzy can be used, so it gives you a lot of variety. And the loadout I've been using is just personal preference really. The powers I think I look cool. You can choose whichever powers you like, as long as they're part of the advanced mechanic, and you can do basically the same kind of damage that I'm doing. Thanks for watching this video guys. If you want to know more about the tests I've done, you'll find a link to the official forum post I made in the description box. I really want to know what you think about this update and this video, so leave a comment. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel as well. It will help us out a lot. And then I'll see you in the next video. Bye!